alongside Morgan Maly on Creighton Basketball Media Day. Morgan, how are we doing?
Good.
Excited for the season?
Here. Yeah.
Well, it's right around the corner. Morgan, what have you seen early from this team in practices so far?
Competitiveness, I would say, is our biggest factor in practice. We love to get after each other and just challenge each other in different ways every single day. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, and you got some new faces between freshmen and 2 transfers as well. How have they meshed in so far with this group?
Yeah, it's a little challenging. I've never had, I think, as 4 is the largest number of new people I've had, I think, since we've been here. Just relying on communication and just realizing that it takes time and it's a step up. So we're just working on it. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've had your core group for 4 years, and
yeah.
This is the 5th year, and you decided to come back. What made that decision for not only you, but that entire group?
Yeah, a lot of it's the people here and just the culture that we have within our program. The coaches lead that, and there was just more good than bad. So felt like we owed it to come back and just do another go of it all together.
Yeah, I mean, this team's reached the heights the Elite Eight a few years back, and do you feel like there's unfinished business when you think back to last year's loss in that round of 32?
Yeah, we've been close a lot of different times, but we build habits in the preseason and throughout the season to set us up for success in the tournament. So it's just day by day, but yeah, you look back on those big moments and you're so close. But that's encouraging, you know?
Yeah. When you come into this gym, just with so many familiar faces throughout the years, how do you still stay excited and stay ready for new challenges when, it's a lot of what's familiar already?
Yeah, you're right. I just think a lot of it's just having self-awareness that this is the last go and you can't take anything for granted. But also, every year is different, different pieces, different roles, different opponents to look forward to. So it's different enough. Yeah.
Have you thought a lot about it being your final year of college basketball?
Yeah, I have. That's kind of been how I've tailored my development for this summer, is just kind of looking ahead to this year, but also definitely tailored to beyond. So just doing that.
Yeah, what was your summer about? What was the focus there of trying to get better?
Mainly, I think the biggest thing was just being more efficient from the three-point line, just being a knockdown shooter and having confidence and a lot of different looks from there. So yeah.
What are you most excited about for the season?
I'm excited to go to UCLA and get revenge.
There you go.
Looking forward to a Florida tournament. Yeah.
Hey, you get to play at CHI too. How about that?
Yeah, that's exciting. On my birthday.
On your birthday, okay.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you found out that the UConn game was getting moved there?
I was excited. Just excited to get more people in the gym and have a lot more eyes on the game, the women's game, but our program as well, and just set it up for a big day.
Yeah,
hopefully.
And I mean, speaking of eyes on women's sports too, how have you seen that growth of women's basketball from your first year to now? Because there's been a lot of changes in between.
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, the women's basketball talent has always been there, but having the media focus on it and just more household names, it's awesome just to see and grow up in that era.
I know it's funny because everyone's like, oh, Caitlin Clark's gone and all these players are gone. Who's going to take over? I think the future is already here in women's basketball.
That's right.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
I mean, you had Juju Watkins.
It's a cycle.
Exactly. And it's Paige Beckers last year. I think we're going to see a change of guard in women's basketball, but do you think that's a good thing too?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And Morgan Maly will be one of those names.
Maybe.
Well, thanks so much for the time and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you.